Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dom and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 slowest vehicles in GTA 5, as requested last week by you guys after we uploaded a video about two vehicles in the game being so slow that you can run faster than them. Now, one very quick thing to note, we are only focusing on land vehicles in this video. We'll not be including any boats in this lineup. So with that being said, let's get straight into things and start off with the number 10 spot. So in 10th place is the Rhino. This isn't particularly surprising, seeing that it's a 35-ton tank with tracks. In fact, it's more surprising that it's not higher up on the list. Currently, the Rhino is the only proper tank in GTA 5 and can be bought online for just $1.5 million. Hopefully though, at some point in the near future, in one of their next updates, Rockstar will release another tank into online, proving a new alternative to the Rhino. Nevertheless though, the Rhino is the 10th slowest vehicle in GTA 5, taking 38 seconds to run the drag race at the airport. Closely behind this in 9th place is the underground bunker cart, or the Caddy 3 as is known in the game files. This is able to run the drag race in 39 seconds, only just placing it as 9th. The Caddy is surprisingly faster than expected, especially seeing as it appears to be extremely slow inside your underground bunker. But this is mostly due to the fact that its speed is limited in your bunker, so you'll never be able to reach the same performance levels as you can outside. Not that it really matters though, because you can't obtain one of these outside of your bunker anyway, because they're limited to it also. Moving on to 8th place with the Fieldmaster tractor. Now, a scenario which I'm pretty sure everyone has experienced at some point in GTA Online after losing your personal vehicle or dying randomly spawning in the middle of nowhere, and I can't tell you guys how many times this has happened to me, but when in desperate need for a vehicle to get back to civilization, there always seems to be the Fieldmaster. They seem to always be the only vehicle driving up and down the road when you desperately need something to quickly get somewhere. And as cool as they could be if there were more implements in the game such as trailers, farm equipments, etc. for missions or role-playing, Rockstar is yet to offer anything more than just the sand rake at the beach. Anyway, but most importantly, the Fieldmaster completes the drag race in 52 seconds. In 7th place is the dump truck with a drag race time of 53 seconds. Despite being available to buy and own for just $1 million, it's possibly one of the most pointless vehicles to own. Firstly, because it's a Pegasus vehicle, and they can easily be found for free at the quarry at any time in the day. They're pretty awesome to drive around for a few minutes, but soon become pretty boring, mostly because they're so slow, and not as good as smashing into other vehicles or driving other cars on the road as you might expect. There are certainly plenty of cheaper, faster and better options available if that's what you're looking to do. Anyway, on to the next vehicle, the Air Tug. This one being the 6th slowest vehicle in GTA 5. Despite being the smallest vehicle on the list, and possibly one of the smallest vehicles in the game excluding motorcycles and quad bikes, it's also one of the slowest. Again, the Air Tug doesn't really serve much purpose in game, and is more of a novelty item in the game, providing some realism at the airport. It isn't able to do anything other than drive around at incredibly slow speeds and pull in the time of 54 seconds. In the number 5 spot is the Dock Handler, this being another vehicle that doesn't really feature in GTA Online. It's easily found in the docks in story mode, and although there are ways of getting it to spawn in online, you wouldn't particularly want to, with it not only being incredibly slow, it also pulled in a track time of 56 seconds. It's also pretty useless. It's one of those vehicles which again could be pretty cool if given more use or purpose in online, whether it's in jobs, missions or just general role-playing use, but unfortunately you're not able to pick up any containers with it, because most containers in the game are in a fixed place. And as far as I'm aware in regards of the jobs, it's not featured with any important role or purpose in those. Ahead of the Dock Handler, or behind in this case, is the Heavy Cutter. The Heavy Cutter is one of those vehicles which looks awesome, but is completely useless. It's slow, it has no special abilities, and is only featured in one mission in story mode for only a few minutes. It hasn't ever made an appearance online, and there really isn't much for it either in its current state. Back in the days of Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, there were glitches however to transfer the heavy cutter from single player to online, and then store the vehicle in your garage. Such glitches unfortunately were patched a long time ago, but provided loads of fun throughout the community. Getting vehicles like this online was pretty cool if I do say so myself, despite how slow it is. In fact, it's so slow on some steep roads in the game it will stop and begin to roll back. It's possible to still drive them up though in reverse, but it's just one of those massively inconvenient things. On flat though, it pulls a time of 1 minute, placing it as the 4th slowest vehicle in the game. Moving on to the top 3. In 3rd place is the Rusty Tractor. Now the Rusty Tractor is another story mode exclusive. It isn't featured anywhere online, not that it matters at all much, but it's not particularly useful or quick, with a time of 1 minute and 3 seconds. In story mode of course, the Rusty Tractor can be found outside the house by the lighthouse. There are player created jobs with the Rusty Tractor in them, but I'm sure as you guys will agree, they are nothing more than a quick laugh. Anyway, now in 2nd place is the Lawnmower. And if you guys watched my video last week, you'll know the Lawnmower is so slow that you can actually run faster than it. It takes 1 minute and 40 seconds to complete the drag race, making this painfully slow to drive. The Lawnmower isn't available online, but can easily be found in single player at the golf course between 8 and 10 PM. And then in the top spot, in 1st place, the slowest vehicle in GTA 5 is the Bulldozer. This tracked vehicle takes 2 minutes and 13 seconds to complete the straight line track, making it just over 3 times slower than the Rhino, which is in 10th place. Not only is it faster to run, it's considerably faster at over 30 seconds in this particular example. The Bulldozer though is certainly a cool novelty vehicle in the game. Now it may not be something you can buy, but it can easily be found at several construction sites around the map, and with a fully functional bucket on the front, it provides plenty of fun just driving around and picking up other cars or objects, even if it is painfully slow to drive. Anyway, but there we go then guys, so those are the top 10 slowest land vehicles in GTA 5. Let me know which one of these are your favourites and whether the outcome was expected, or whether you were surprised by the positioning. If you guys could drop a like on this video, it would be greatly appreciated and it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do, because we upload all the latest and the greatest GTA 5 content. So as always guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.